While many individuals dedicate themselves to honest work and strive to accumulate wealth, a select few embrace criminality, abandoning any notion of honor. Unleashing an unrelenting wave of unimaginable crimes, these gangsters spare no expense to amass fortunes. Yet, the authorities remain relentless, leaving these individuals unable to enjoy even a fraction of their ill-gotten gains. In this video, we will explore the top 5 richest gangsters of all time. And we will delve into the lives of history's wealthiest gangsters, whose unimaginable fortunes are bound to leave you astonished. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's continue. Number 5. Joseph Kennedy. According to estimates, Joseph Kennedy, a well-known figure as both a gangster and businessman, possessed a net worth exceeding $3.3 billion in today's valuation. He held the position of the head of one of the most prestigious and influential families in America. Notably, John F. Kennedy, one of his sons, went on to become the 35th President of the United States. Kennedy himself was among the wealthiest individuals in the country. Kennedy was already involved in the alcohol market. However, once the sale of alcohol became illegal, he transformed into a bootlegger with connections to the Chicago and New York underworlds. With the repeal of Prohibition, Kennedy further amassed wealth through legal alcohol sales and investments in Hollywood and the stock market. In 1954, he was recognized as one of the 20 richest people in America, with a fortune exceeding $300 million, equivalent to billions in present-day value. Reports suggest that Kennedy engaged mobster Frank Costello, renowned for his association with Kennedy as a bootlegger, to enlist the assistance of another gangster, Chicago's Sam Giancana, in aiding his son John's election campaign through ties to Chicago and the labor unions. Joseph Kennedy passed away on November 18, 1969, at the age of 81. Number 4. Al Capone. Al Capone, known for his immense wealth and criminal activities, had a net worth estimated at $3.7 billion at today's value. He is renowned as one of history's wealthiest and most prominent criminals. Capone was in charge of various illicit industries in Chicago, including gambling, prostitution, and the illegal alcohol trade during the era of Prohibition. These ventures reached their peak and generated an annual revenue of $100 million. Utilizing his wealth, Capone managed to bribe judges, police officers, and even the mayor of Chicago. However, his fortunes took a turn when he failed to appease the IRS. In 1932, he was convicted of tax evasion and sentenced to 11 years in prison. Number 3. Joaquin Guzman. Joaquin Guzman, known as El Chapo, one of Mexico's infamous drug lords, has achieved widespread notoriety. With an astonishing net worth surpassing $5 billion, he commands authority as the leader of the Sinaloa cartel. This powerful organization orchestrates the illicit transportation of millions of kilos of drugs from Colombia through Mexico into the United States. Guzman's immense wealth positioned him among the top 60 most influential individuals on Forbes' prestigious list of the world's most powerful people. Although imprisoned in 1993, he managed a daring escape in 2001. However, justice eventually caught up with El Chapo, and in 2019, he was found guilty of a multitude of charges, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and firearm-related crimes. Currently, Guzman serves a mandatory life sentence in the maximum security prison located in Florence, Colorado. This formidable institution ensures that he remains confined for the remainder of his days, reflecting the magnitude of his criminal exploits. Number 2. Amado Carrillo Fuentes. In 1993, Amado Carrillo Fuentes held a remarkable position as the head of the Mexican Juarez cartel. His estimated net worth at that time was an astonishing $25 billion, which would be equivalent to $51 billion in today's currency. Fuentes earned the nickname, Lord of the Skies, due to his extensive fleet of 22 private 727 jets, primarily used for transporting cocaine from Colombia to Mexico and eventually smuggling it into the United States. The D considered him the most effective drug trafficker of his era. Unfortunately, in 1997, Fuentes passed away while undergoing plastic surgery to alter his appearance as authorities were relentlessly pursuing him. Number 1. Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar, the infamous drug lord of the modern era, is perhaps best known for his enormous wealth and power. With a staggering net worth of $62 billion at today's value, Escobar led the notorious Medellin cartel, which dominated the cocaine trade and supplied vast quantities of the drug to the United States. His immense authority stemmed from his ability to bribe or eliminate authorities who resisted his influence. In fact, Escobar's wealth propelled him to the 7th spot on Forbes magazine's list of the world's richest individuals. However, Escobar's reign came to a dramatic end. After escaping from a Colombian prison in 1993, he met his demise at the hands of a Colombian soldier, aided by U.S. Special Forces and the CIA, in an assassination operation. The downfall of Pablo Escobar marked a significant milestone in the fight against drug trafficking and organized crime. That's all for today's video. Like and subscribe. See you next time.